You're listening to Miscast Commentary.
Hey everybody, welcome to Miscast Commentary. I'm Joe Findley.
And I'm Todd Tebow the Sailor Murray.
Bringing another Coming Attractions episode to you, announcing another movie. It's a fun movie.
Another one.
Yeah, each time it's like we're still not covering I don't even know the fucking word now, so it's kind of pointless. We're not doing
Cover the spread.
We're not covering corporate orientation videos yet.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of those on the boat, man. I could tell you.
Oh,
I
really?
could talk over a good video. A good corporate safety. I watched like every safety video the world's like ever seen.
In the event of pirates.
Both pirates too, Somali and Buccaneer.
Yes.
Like that's a twofold. Like you don't know what you're in. If they're both, if they're Somali Buccaneer together, woo.
Yes. Yeah.
And they're skeletons.
Yeah. Just simply offer the Buccaneer pirates some citrus fruits, as they are probably near scurvy and can use and will take this as a friendly gesture.
That's all they want. Where are your citrus fruits? Yeah. Don't you want to rape the women? Nah, fuck that.
Women aren't allowed on board. It's bad luck.
That's how you get scurvy.
That's right. I caught scurvy from a girl one time.
Oh my God.
Green was dripping out of my penis for a while till I took some penicillin.
It had nothing to do with the girl, did it?
Yeah, it was bad scurvy. I had the worst scurvy.
The scurvy.
And then I got a different scurvy where like
Is that
weird,
what happens
like
with
lesions
showed
up. And then weird lesions showed up on my penis every several years.
I had scurvy and I would ejaculate lesions.
Ooh.
Yep. Fun times.
Nice. He used to call it the Legion of Doom.
Here it comes, girl. Legion.
Oh, what a rush.
It was, too.
I like when we do funny wrestling things that if you didn't watch wrestling
things.
When you didn't watch wrestling, it really doesn't apply to you.
So good.
Oh, it's all good. So, a little bit of news going on. I read very recently, again, we're a little ahead, but not as far ahead as we used to be. But recently read that Linda Hamilton is going to be back for the next Terminator movie.
And Arnold.
And it is going to be a direct sequel to Terminator 2. So this is
they're
Terminator.
forgetting Genesis.
They're forgetting Terminator 3.
And Terminator 3.
And Terminator Salvation.
I think I forgot Terminator 3 too, because until you said Terminator 3, I forgot all about that monstrosity.
Yeah, it was awful.
Oh my God.
Terminator 2, it made so many people love it, and then like Terminator 3 was almost the opposite.
Well, how
movie.
you can't top T2. There's no way.
No.
There's nothing you could do that would top T2.
No, it's such a
rules.
simple movie too. I mean, like there's not a lot of moving parts to it. You've got a pretty
it's liquid metal. No moving parts and liquid metal.
Well done, you're very intelligent. I get it. But
yeah.
But yeah, I liked that. I liked the idea because I know James Cameron is producing it. He's not directing it.
Right. I heard it was like the robots are going to go after the guy who they created the T-800 from.
Yeah.
So like they're going after Arnold.
So when are they going to stop this though? Are they going to eventually there's going to be one where they go after cavemen? They're like, we just wipe out the cavemen, then there'll be no man. And then
as long as they're a direct descendant of, I
don't know.
Fuller there. What's his name? Hasta la vista, motherfuckers.
Fuller House?
Fuller House. Starring Edward Furlong.
Yes.
Furlong House.
There you
Yeah.
go.
It's just him doing drugs with Macaulay Culkin.
I saw a really stupid meme yesterday, actually.
Just one?
This one specific one. I made a very stupid meme for us, too.
Oh, sweet.
But I'll show you that in a moment. But the... what was it? It was a picture from the Foo Fighters music video, and it said, like, hello, I've waited here for you. And then it was just Edward Furlong, or Ed Furlong.
Furlong.
And it just made me laugh. And then I started thinking about Ed Furlong as he's living his life today, and I got depressed.
You just keep waiting for that. He ain't showing up.
No, he's not coming. He's not coming anywhere. It's so sad.
I feel like Edward Furlong and Macaulay Culkin and Corey Feldman are somewhere just doing drugs and feeling bad about shit.
Corey Feldman and Macaulay Culkin still occasionally work.
Yeah, I saw him on the Today Show doing that wicked band he was in.
Edward, well, yeah, but I mean, like beyond that too. Like he does crappy movies, but it's still work.
It counts.
Yeah, he just recently they teased a little thing because I guess for the anniversary of Goonies, a bunch of them got together, and so he tweeted or he put a picture on Instagram of him and Sean Astin and Asian guy. I feel bad saying that, but I don't know. I don't remember his name.
Guy.
Just Asian guy.
Oh, short round.
Yeah.
Oh my dog.
Okie
Yeah.
dokie, Dr. Jones.
You know, if you know, even if they don't pay you, but they allow you to eat from their table service,
Yeah.
that counts as a paid gig.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Well, it's true because that's like you didn't have to pay for it.
Exactly. You didn't even have to set the table up.
No,
I had to take the plastic thing off the rolled up lumps of lunch meat and cheese.
I was really excited. I did get a small acting gig one time.
I thought you were just gonna say you just got one.
No, that was yeah.
Oh my god!
Episode
You're
9,
Batista's
baby.
Stunt double.
Yeah.
In Blade Runner 3,000,084.
Oh my god, he's alive that
It's
long.
actually the next sequel.
Sweet. No, I'm playing if anybody's seen me, I'm playing BB-8's stunt double. But the
That is not true.
it's
'Cause
not.
He's hard as metal.
He's got
Penis looks like an
charisma.
Oh yeah.
But the anyways, the whole
He meant his penis.
the
is
acting
playing
thing was a
BB-8.
joke. We've
'Cause it
completely
rolls.
got over it. I had a joke.
Rolls.
I had a joke about getting an acting gig, but it ended up being a craft services gig. But we just completely steamrolled it. So I'm not going to try and tell it now. The timing's dead.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, we are not the master of telling jokes all the time, but we do know one man who is the master.
yes.
Right? It wasn't the cleanest segue I've ever done, but we're gonna go with it.
Cleaner than my undies.
One man is the master. That man is Bruce Leroy. That snap
That
means
was
I'm correct.
That was a thumbs up.
Oh, there is a
snap.
thumbs up. Like, it's if you've ever seen a thumbs up emoji, that's what I'm looking at, but in real life, in
Freaky.
4D, because
It's like the it's like the Emoji Movie, only less erotic.
That's true.
Bing.
I literally come whenever I hear T.J. Miller's voice, so
Oh
it didn't have to
hell
just be that.
yes.
And then also if I hear Patrick Stewart and poop in the
Is
same
he in
sentence,
that?
he's the star.
Oh my lord, that guy gets a lot of voice acting work,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah, and then Patrick Stewart played poop emoji, and there's others.
Patrick Stewart. Do you think when he was in the booth, he was like, "What have I become?"
Yeah,
You know?
well, I'm sure of it.
Oh my lord.
He made fun of it a lot when he was doing like the circuit, right? But he was in a position where
for
it's
the
totally
Emoji
okay
Movie.
because he's like,
He's Patrick Stewart.
I'm Patrick Stewart, and I'm playing poop emoji. I can literally say whatever I want about this.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah, the
anyway.
producer would be like, "How dare you say these things about your poop emoji guest star in the Emoji Movie?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you have any respect for the craft, Patrick Stewart?"
You're gonna hurt our box office.
Yeah. Nothing was hurting that beautiful box. That was number one, I think.
It was.
Oh my god.
I don't even know where to begin. It was when I heard that was coming out, I was like, oh, a movie based on the concept of people not being able to fucking type.
Yeah.
That was essentially
Yeah.
what it was.
What was
And
the movie even about? Like, there must have been a journey. Like, the smiley face emoji's sad. So now the poop emoji has to team up with the thumbs up emoji and go to Emoji Mountain to turn his smile upside down.
You're not entirely far off.
Oh my god.
No, what it is, or at least what I gathered, I didn't see it. Abby once saw it, but I didn't see it.
Alone.
Yeah, I just said
You just dropped her off.
I
at the
dropped her
theater.
off with it.
See that guy with the trench coat, honey? You just get him to bring you out at the end.
Yeah, he certainly has candy. But no, apparently the idea was that whatever you are as an emoji is what you are. So if you're happy emoji, you're happy all the time and whatever. But TJ Miller was the meh emoji.
Oh, so,
and he's like, but I feel other things. And actually, perfect casting for his parents, played by Stephen Wright and Jennifer Coolidge.
No.
So just
There's some people in this movie.
there's
eh?
a lot of people in it. But yeah, his idea was, well, I want to be more than just this one thing, and then that makes him kind of like an enemy of the system.
Was the movie made or produced by trannies?
I can't confirm or
Seems
deny.
like a tranny plot. You know what I'm saying? It seems like,
Yeah.
you don't have to be who you know.
Yeah.
You
don't have to be what people expect you to be.
I'm a smiley face emoji,
Yeah.
but I actually identify as the angry devil face emoji.
Well, I think this was more of a I'm every woman kind of thing.
I'm every woman. Woo.
It's all in me.
Anything you want, baby, I do it naturally.
Oh, I didn't know the
nice
words.
try. Nice fucking try there.
And then
If
I
you're
was just
faking it on the mic during like We Are the World, just mouth nothing. Don't just mumble into the mic.
well, but here's the thing: this is a completely audio medium, so I mean,
Just, you know?
I was just trying to harmonize a little bit with you, but I was literally, you cut me off when I was just gonna nail the but forget it now. Fuck
You
it.
just did nail it.
I did nail it, but
Whitney
it's
Houston,
again completely out of time.
toe
Had
tapping?
a great craft services joke I was gonna just completely crush, and that got wiped out. And then I was gonna nail some funky ass beats, and everybody was gonna
I ruined it.
Man,
good.
I was gonna get signed by Mr. Barry Gordy.
Oh,
Barry Gordy, you say? I'm segueing this. We're getting there. We talked about the master. Now we talked about Barry Gordy. Is there any two things that connect those things together?
Barry Gordy?
Barry Gordy is the man who produced this movie. He's the guy who started Motown, but he also started.
That's right.
This movie, The Last Dragon.
I thought this movie started Motown. Wasn't this it?
Yes.
Like, people walked in not having anything to live for. They walked out Motown.
A 5-year-old Michael Jackson was like, I've got it.
He's got the power, all right.
Yes.
If anybody's got the glow,
yeah,
it's that guy.
When you got the glow, the flow, you got the go, the flow. That's all the lyrics as far as I'm concerned.
Freestyle rhyme, eh?
That's every time. Every
glow
time I hear
rhymes with flow.
That was just
you
80s.
Just go from there.
That was just 80s rap. They picked like 8 words and then they just like spun it really fast on like a Rolodex and then they just say them as they get them.
I think so.
Yeah. Hip hop, hip it to the hip hip hop. You don't stop rocking with the rag bang boogie beat. Like you get it. You get it.
I don't. I think I need one more.
Rolling down the street, smoking endo. That one doesn't prove my point
Smoking,
at all.
yeah, endo.
Yeah. Or as they did in the radio version, smoking. That's what they did
in the radio edit.
The radio edit. So they made it like...
So you can't say endo, but you can...
I was infinitely more confused by what they were talking about on the album because I didn't know what endo was at my young innocent age, but I totally knew when they went smoking. I was like, oh, that's smoking that wacko tobacco.
If that allows you to, get away with it, instead of saying the word, you just put up the sound. I wonder would that work for any other, really, explicit songs. It's just like fucking all the bitches. You just hear go banging me, or something,
Yeah, but you could say peoples.
Fucking all the peoples.
No, peoples all the bitches.
Peoples, bitches are the peoples.
You get it. You get it.
Peoples, Nia Peebles.
Nia Peebles?
Yeah.
Nice. Mario Van Peebles?
I'll be in your posse any day, bro.
Which, ironically, he probably now just travels around in a van full of peoples.
Probably.
So
I feel like him and Billy Blanks are hanging around in Hollywood right now.
That would be the best.
Trying to get into Billy D. Williams' house. Is Billy D still alive?
Yeah.
Is Billy Blanks
I met him
still
recently.
Alive?
That I can't.
Where did you meet Billy Williams?
Billy D. Williams at Comic-Con.
I call him Billy Williams because we're tight.
Comic-Con.
Or I call him DD.
DD, yeah.
We're cool like that.
I call him Dilly B.
Dilly, whoa. You clearly know him better than I do.
Dilly B. Will I am. Then he just
drop the hot beats.
And then he says, "You got a lot of nerve coming around here," like that. And then he goes like he's gonna punch me, and then we hug, and it's all good. That's not true. He was like, I went to fist bump him because I saw somebody else fist bump him. So I thought, oh, maybe he's a germaphobe. So I went to do that, and he looked at me like I was some weird racist or something like that. And he just
he's trying to get down with it.
I wanted to shake his hand, but the guy in front of me, I'm just doing what this guy's doing.
Oh, the guy in front of you gave the fist bump.
He's like a little fist bump. I'm like,
did he initiate the fist bump? Do you remember, or did the guy just do it?
I just saw it occur. Like I didn't really regard who was doing what.
Where
I just was like, I don't want to offend him.
You should have done like slap the hand, shift it around to like the thumb grab, and then move it this way, and then there and that one. And,
I stick a finger up each nose while I just cough maniacally into my hand, and then here you go. It's just dripping like Bill Murray's hand at the beginning of Ghostbusters. Just all the slime, look all the ectoplasmic.
Or my hand at the end of most films.
Nowhere near the end, please.
Oh god, I never last to the end.
Near the end of the credits.
Come on now.
For the opening credits.
Oh gee, did it start yet? Oh god.
Brokeback what? So anyways, I've segued perfectly into this movie a couple times. Let's watch the
Listen
trailer.
to me, wait.
What?
I wish I could quit you, Joe.
I don't wish I could quit you.
Your jacket smells so goddamn good.
I know. I wanted there to be a scene where Michelle Williams washed the jacket and then he just relentlessly beats her for like a half hour.
Oh, he did bum rape her though, angrily.
Well, yeah.
You want to be a cowboy out in the woods? She's like, oh my God.
Yeah, he was not joking around.
He's dead. Yep.
Man, I'm not in a good place. We just made a
having a great place.
I know we're doing great.
Anytime we're reminded of the death of really famous good actors, that just puts a smile on my face.
All right, well, we're going to talk about a bunch of death as soon as we come back from listening to this trailer.
A martial arts champion in search of the glow.
Master, I need more time.
I am no longer your master.
A rock and roll star on the rise.
I know what it's like to lose precious things.
A madman.
Shogun of Harlem.
A maniac.
You're gonna put my video on your show, aren't you?
The answer is no.
And the glamour, the power, and the sound of Motown.
I don't want you to kill anybody.
Are you out of your mind? The Leroy Green I'm looking for is a little punk who thinks he's a kung fu master.
I am no master.
You sure look like a master to me.
This is Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon. It's about the power of the glow. Timok, Vanity. Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon, directed by Michael Schultz, a Motown Productions picture from TriStar.
All right, for serious, they just played the end of...
You gotta love that, eh?
Yeah, they just played the end of the movie.
You always think that, I'm always bitching about how they show too much in previews, and my God.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, you didn't hear the end of the movie.
Well, he could be glowing for any reasons.
Yeah,
any number of reasons someone could glow.
That's true. Well, the good news is anybody who doesn't expect him to get the glow, they talk about it. When you're the master, you get a glow. Then a song comes on where you go, when you got the glow, the glow, the glow, the flow, the glow, the glow, flow. And then that comes on, and then it's like, it should have just never been brought up again. Just no glow. They're like, yeah, that's not actually a thing. That was.
So
just
then when it happens at the end, people are like, what the hell's happening? And then maybe somebody can be, because then there'd be two people standing off to the side watching.
Yeah.
And then he's like, what is happening? And the other guy, like, it's called the glow.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you're,
It would have been great now they're fighting. He's like, he's got the glow. And it was just the girl like shining a spotlight on him.
Or because they could know like in The Wizard, where the first time anybody has ever seen Super Mario Brothers 3, she automatically knows.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's the warp whistle. That'll take you right to thing.
Oh.
And it's like, huh? It'll be sort of like the same thing here.
Yeah, it almost lines up perfectly.
Or nobody says a thing, and then after the credits, they explain it.
Yes.
Oh, if you're wondering what the glow was, you're like, oh, that answered a lot of questions.
I get the glow when I go to raves. I just give everybody around me ecstasy, and then I put the glow sticks on my hands, and then do tiger style karate.
Tiger style karate. They love it.
Well, tiger style. I mean,
they
was
think
very.
It's tiger style.
It's very important to show enough.
You just like cat around the room meowing. That's what he calls his tiger style.
Meow.
He might pee out of his butthole at something.
Yeah, hopefully.
Spray the whole place down.
This is my territory.
I got sprayed once. Oh my God, it was terrible.
That's disgusting. That's why I only have female cats, baby.
The female cats don't spray out?
No.
Splay out till you spray out, baby. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a physiological thing that they don't spray out or not, but none of mine ever have. I've only ever had female cats.
Cat chat.
Cat
Joe and Todd.
Welcome back. Spraying. Is it a thing?
So, next week on Cat Chat, we're going to talk about if your cat has like tinsel or rope coming out of his bumhole. Now, do you or do you not pull it out yourself manually?
I like to wrap it around a pencil like you would a tapeworm or something like that, and just slowly roll
the
it
pencil.
out. Nothing hard, just nice, slow, and consistent.
I like to put the end, tie it to a doorknob, and then slap the cat on the ass so he runs the other way. It's sort of like horses ripping a guy apart. Right? Out comes the rope.
My reaction was strictly me visualizing what you just described, and I just had a little stroke when that happened.
That happened to me, man. Remember Boris?
I recall that very. I recall that very vividly.
It was like,
Yeah.
It must have, honest to God, been like a couple feet long. A big ass rope. And a knot. Not at the very end, but it's near the end. A big knot.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you eat an entire rope?
Which wasn't there at the beginning.
Yeah,
it was
of
like it
course,
got tied in the belly. No, when I have a problem with it, any problem with a cat, even like just meows too much, put that shit down.
Put that shit down.
There's always more cats.
You're damn right.
I've always said that.
Oh, you don't mean like drop it like it's hot. You mean put the fucker down.
Yeah, I mean take it.
Like turn on the car, lift up the hood, throw him right into that spinny thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Or I just, find a crooked vet, which we have one in St.
Yeah, we
Catharines
certainly
currently.
do. Yeah.
He's done now. I think.
Yeah,
that's
he
all
better
shut
be
down.
done. Yeah.
I think that's all shut down. But he would be my go-to if
He's
I
your
actually
go-to
did.
guy.
If I actually did put down cats for no reason.
Dude, don't be a pussy. You're gonna pay this guy? I'll do it for free.
I liked this one. What was it? It was a comedian did this bit where he talks about like going to a no-kill shelter and he finds this dog and he reaches in to pet it and the dog bites him. He's like, I know what you think that I just left there. He's like, no, I adopted that dog and then I took it to a shelter that wasn't no-kill.
Revenge.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It was Michael Ian Black.
I like him.
I do too.
Hey, there's a new Wet Hot American Summer, like 20 years later.
Yeah, it was 10 years later.
Oh, is that what it was?
It came out a while ago. It came out during.
I didn't even know. I've been gone forever.
Came out midsummer, and it was.
Did you watch it?
Oh, it was hilarious.
Is it good?
It's very funny.
Okay, I have to watch it. I have to watch it anyways. But I was just like, I haven't been on Netflix in forever.
Yeah, they go back to the camp,
and I went on, and I was like, oh my god, there's another one.
It's like
I love it.
It's really raining down like stuff right now. There's also
much. When's the Punisher come out?
They haven't given a date for that yet.
But The Defenders was the lowest rated Marvel anything on Netflix. Yeah.
See, it's weird that they can say that because ratings aren't measured in any way, shape, or form on Netflix anymore. They don't even have a star system anymore.
They don't?
So it's like people...
Well, they know how many people watched it, though.
They don't, but they don't even tell the people. Like, they don't buy or sell anything based on ratings.
Right.
They buy it based on interest. And it's
really?
That's the thing. Like a lot of.
And how do they know who's interested though?
I don't know. Well, a lot of producers. I have no idea, but a lot of producers have said we've never found out how many people watch our program.
Really? Well, how they? I've heard they.
Yeah.
I read that somewhere though that it said it was the lowest.
Oh, I'm
viewed.
sure. I'm sure that's based on like a poll.
Is The Defenders out?
Yeah.
How is it?
It was good. Actually, it's funny. The episode I edited today, you asked me this exact question. It's good. Like I had some complaints.
I did?
Yeah.
I've been here before?
Yeah. Yeah. Look at the tattoos on your chest that you wrote backwards so you can read them in the mirror.
Joe was your friend.
I wrote that one.
Oh.
It's the only way I can get people here. It's memory loss. But I had complaints about it, but nothing that was like a showstopper.
Joe, this is terrible. This Defenders.
Yeah.
I think they're mad at you.
Yeah, they did get mad at me.
They call you.
Yeah, he's like,
even the guy that plays Daredevil.
The Iron Fist fights would have been better if it wasn't for you. And I'm like, yeah, that's probably true. I don't know. This is the problem with a lack of self-confidence. But
I'll give you the Iron Fist lady if you want to complain.
Speaking of Iron Fists, we lost Hugh Hefner last night.
The Iron Hammer.
Yeah,
I
don't know what they called him, but
Hugh
both
died.
of us, Hugh died last night as of this recording.
And you know, like all
So
the things I keep seeing, are, all the jokes are like, oh, he died how he lived, stiff. You know,
I literally just read that from somebody on Facebook.
Somebody on Facebook wrote that. I was like, oh, we're gonna be getting this for a while.
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty good actually, though.
I was just thinking that now that he's gone, Stan Lee is the only thing that keeps print from being officially dead.
I cannot believe that in the same movie that I saw Vagina, I saw Stan Lee.
What?
He's in the nudie scene in Daredevil.
Oh,
not Daredevil, in Deadpool.
Oh.
The stripper turns and I was like, whoa, there's a girl's vagina. And I was like, whoa, there's Stan Lee.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've seen Daredevil a few times. I don't recall that scene.
I've seen a couple vaginas in my day that look exactly like Stan Lee.
Oh, absolutely. Most of them look at me and go, Excelsior! And they're always gray haired.
I created Batman. And I'm like, what?
You did not create
exactly.
Batman. But then you got to remember, you're like, oh no, this isn't Stan Lee. This is a vagina. This vagina created Batman.
Exactly.
And then the asshole is like, and I did Robin.
You sure did.
They're a close-knit team. But
who would the chode be? Batgirl?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe the Joker.
He's
always separating the two.
I was going to say Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon, perfect. Right in the middle.
Keeps everything in line, right?
Yeah, right in the middle, baby.
So we did lose half. My favorite.
You were right. We are talking about death.
Yeah. No, I wasn't lying. I had intentions of bringing this up. This is like almost professional. That's what we call this style. But my favorite thing that was tweeted about him was I gotta find it.
Oh,
no, I gotta find it. I'm gonna edit all this garbage out. I want to, because there was a really good tweet about him, and I want to get it right.
Well, we know what comes out tonight, although it'll be too late. The Super Nintendo Mini.
Yes.
And I'm staying up all night.
SNES. Actually, that is a part of what we are doing tonight. You may have seen the video on our website or on YouTube or something like that. We've posted it around. But we're doing the all-nighter, and this is the first episode of the all-nighter. We're doing this. Then we're doing 3 movies. The Last Dragon we've already done. It's going to be
already in the can.
It's already in the can. That's going to be released next week. We've got more movies we're working ahead of time, and then we're going to be doing some more work after that to stay awake forever.
Yeah.
Because I got to work night shifts, and Todd needs to buy a video game.
A giant pile of cocaine on the table.
Not big enough. That's what I said.
Tiny little mirror. 1 razor.
Yeah, the razor's for anything.
One guy from the Asian triad underworld passed out at all times.
Yeah.
Face down in the pile. That's his job.
Oh, no doubt.
There's got to be one guy passed the fuck out, or else it's not really like a proper party.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, here, I found the tweet. Patton Oswalt wrote, as per his wishes, Hugh Hefner's body will be left in a fort in the woods for other kids to find and pass around.
I like good old Patton Oswalt, eh?
He's always nailing it. Always.
Good old Patton.
What else do I want to talk about?
What else did you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Let that cat in here.
What? That was me. I'm a perfect voice actor.
Perfect.
I'm that Frank. What's his name? He does the voice of like Santa's little helper and a billion other. Oh, Frank Welker.
He just does dog voices?
He does everything. Like, because he was also the voice of, like, Megatron and stuff like that. But when you go through...
Oh, my God, he is?
Yeah, when you go through all of his voices, it's a friggin' craziness of just random animals and some, like... It's like some movie and it just says, like, dog.
You can get anybody to do that.
I was like, it's weird because there was
professional.
There was, like, a real dog in there. They couldn't get that dog to do it. Not Frankie.
No, he's a pro.
Frankie's got the chops.
The Welker, eh?
But yeah, he's a beast when it comes to that kind of stuff. He's got one of the most eclectic and long.
They called him
resumes.
Whelping Welker. Nobody can make a dog whelp like that guy.
It's true.
But instead of just getting like in the South Park movie, it's George Clooney as the dog.
Yeah.
Just or not the movie. In the show.
Yeah, they did that a few times. Jay Leno played a cat.
What the fuck?
It was I didn't understand how they got those people. The only thing that I can maybe see is that they just contacted them like via email or something and said, we will come to you. You can just record it on a friggin' phone and then we'll leave.
Right.
Like, you don't even have to.
So they had to come all the way in, fly all the way in. And
you could be walking down in a hall and I'll just catch up to you and you could just do it and then we'll
say
just
anything.
Yeah.
We'll speed it up, slow it down, and make it sound like a dog barking.
They write an Aaron Sorkin walk.
They get paid for that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you get paid for that. Did they get paid to do voices on The Simpsons?
Of course they do.
They do?
Of course.
Like if you're a celebrity?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's
they did it for free because it's like an honor.
It is. It is an honor, but it's still a job.
It's also an honor to get paid.
You get paid to go on like talk shows and stuff like that.
They do?
Yeah. You get paid like a very.
I thought that was within their salary, because you have to do, talk the movie up.
Well, that's a part of it. Is technically because it's probably a part of your contract to go on shows and blah blah blah. But you get paid. Like it's not a huge amount, but you get paid to show up and do those things.
Huh.
So, I
wonder what they get.
It was
shit ton of
Mitch Hedberg said one time. And it was like $650 or something like that.
That's funny you just mentioned Mitch Hedberg. I was talking about Mitch Hedberg to the pizza guy
also
today.
Dead. What?
Dead.
Yeah. This is just our depressing. This is how we're starting our all-nighter,
Oh,
talking
we're
about
starting
constant
low.
death and how literally everything I'm thinking about is bumming
The
me
last,
the fuck out.
you know what? All 3 movies we're watching tonight are Requiem for a Dream.
Yes.
3 in a row.
Just a 10-hour loop of ass to ass.
God.
Just
And then it'll go ass to ass, and then we'll cut to him like shooting up in his gaping hole of an arm.
literally the only 2 things I can think of when I think of that movie. I can't. I couldn't
couldn't
remember a single line from that movie. So, anyways, you were talking to a guy about Mitch Hedberg.
That was it. No, we just talked about him today. It's weird that you mentioned him.
Oh, yeah.
And it was with the pizza guy, so it was like totally random.
It's literally every time we talk about anything, it's like, oh yeah, well this happened.
Yeah, it's like a
we've
weird
we've got a movie coming up.
Winky Dinks.
Yeah, one of the movies we're actually recording tonight. Todd said, "Oh, I bought this movie," and it just so happened that the guy from this was also
Was
the
in the
guy
one
from
we're
that.
watching.
So
Yeah, so
you'll see.
happens all the time, yo.
You'll see. You got to tune into
What a
that mini
small
episode
world.
when it comes up. Okay, we're not giving it all away in just this one.
Oh, we're not.
Oh, I'm gonna try not to.
Oh, okay. Well,
This wouldn't be the
I'll
first.
put my pants back.
Wouldn't be the
on,
first
I
time
guess.
we all fucked it up.
You got that right.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna probably just leave it at this for today.
Yeah,
Because we got a lot of work to do.
we sure do. A lot of yakking.
We're gonna probably have a fist fight between one of these movies.
Oh, you got that right.
But anyways, what the fuck?
Cat's over there just staring at the corner of the wall. Weird.
Oh my
Maybe
god!
there's like some possession shit going on here.
I gotta get a picture.
What is happening?
I'm gonna get a picture. We're gonna put it on the website because it's
What is the
friggin'
cat
terrifying.
doing?
I don't know. Oh, this is in selfie
Hey,
mode.
that's me. Oh,
Don't.
oh, she's
it's like
after
a bug.
something. Oh well, cat chat.
There.
We're gonna be putting some more cat pictures up.
Or, yeah, that's going on the website. But yeah. So, anyways, tune in next week. We're gonna watch The Last Dragon.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about cats.
Yeah, we're gonna talk a lot about cats during The Last Dragon. So yeah, tune
I ain't
in.
talking about meow meow. I'm talking about hip cats.
Hep cats. Cool
Yeah.
cats.
Cool, dad. That's cool, daddy-o.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
See,
of
we're
what-
hipping with it, eh? With the kids.
Yeah.
Just, you know what? I want everyone to know that I've now been wearing those really super short jean shorts, and I cut out the ass cheeks.
Nice.
I'm on the cusp
Yes.
of fashion.
Yes. He's also on my chair, and I have to
Oh,
burn it when
yeah.
this is over.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
One testicle drooping out the side.
Oh my god. At the side of
Visible.
where your ass
Oh,
goes.
yeah.
Oh.
Just one.
You hit that age, haven't you?
You know, like when you have like when you're wearing sweatpants,
Yes.
and one string is like pulled all the way out, and the other one's like all, you know what I mean? Because it's
Yes.
off. That's what my testicles have done.
Oh, so be careful not to pull on it too hard, or you'll be like his cat.
Exactly.
Alrighty. So tune in next week. We're going to catch The Last Dragon. As always, if you want to contact us, podcast at miscastcommentary.com. Catch us on Twitter at miscastpodcast. You're pointing at a camera that's not there right now.
I know,
I've
right?
set up I've set up the tripod to do some videotaping after, and he's pointing at it.
Flexing it now too. Look at this, people.
It looks good. It's going to be great. So yeah, anyways, at Miscast Podcast on Twitter, Instagram at Miscast Commentary. Come find us, interact with us. We want to be with you.
Yeah.
So you
like
be with
it or
us.
Not.
Yeah,
Be with us.
it's true.
Don't leave me.
Check your drinks.
Don't tell them that.
You see? The Miscast Commentary wants to be your friend. So I think I was turning more into Macho Man and less.
That was Macho Man during his death heart attack doing an impression of Bill Cosby.
All right.
Macho Cosby, Randy, Bill.
William.
Randy Williams, yeah. Macho Cosby, Randy Williams.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hulk Hogan.
Is it Randy Williams, the guy from What's Up, Dog? From that show where people sing and they rate them?
No,
Is that
that's
Randy
Randy
Williams?
Jackson.
Oh, close.
That was Randy Jackson, and I actually had to
Okay.
think. I was thinking to myself when I first saw him in American Idol, I started going through my brain. I was like, is he one of the Jackson 5? I was like, I think one of them's Randy. And I'm going through.
There's
I'm
so
like,
many of them.
I'm like Michael, Jermaine, Tito, blank, and just like literally
Latoya.
blank stare,
be
and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I thought that Kelly Clarkson was on this. Why is Ruben winning? Like it is. I missed a whole year.
The whole season.
The whole season
thinking about,
came
was
and went.
he
I was
Jackson?
just staring off, and I was like, no, I don't think that's him.
I miss
And there's like,
Ruben.
oh, who's Ruben?
I miss Ruben's.
And then I'm like, is he in the Jackson 5? And then I was staring, and then it was Taylor Hicks winning.
And then it was today, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Soul Patrol forever. That's all I'm saying.
Soul Patrol?
How'd they let a 20-year-old with gray hair win that show? Yeah, that was the thing.
Is that what they called themselves? The Soul Patrol?
Fans of him were the Soul Patrol.
The Soul Patrol. Well, that's kind of neat.
And you know what Sanjaya fans called themselves?
Who?
Suicidal.
Suicidal. Sanjaya.
Sorry, Sanjaya.
Vanjaya.
Sorry, Sanjaya. Enjoy your.
Who the fuck is Sanjaya?
He was that guy who they constantly voted. He was so bad they just kept voting for to keep him there.
Hairdo on him, right?
I'm sure they did.
He did. He had that weird fucking hair. I know exactly what you're talking about. That little Indian dude.
Yeah, but they just kept voting him in despite the fact that he was terrible. And then,
one of them's got to get like this. You know, when their video package comes up and it's like, oh, I did this and that, and I'm so ill, and they're like, oh, this is a guy we could root for.
Yeah. Well, no, it was just literally that was a campaign to keep him in because they were like, let's make him win.
That's right. Yes. They should have given it to William Fung.
She-bang.
That's the fucking man.
Well, he really made something. So he was on Arrested Development.
He was.
You remember? There was William Hung, and he was. And
what did I say?
Fung.
The old Funger Hunger.
Yeah.
Fungus Hungus.
Oh, that's good. That's gonna be his name for when he starts doing porn.
Yeah, he's got like barnacles on his penis.
My face so flat I can bite a wall. It's a Pablo Francisco joke about him.
That's pretty racist.
It was, but it's true. He has no
wall
nose.
Biters. A damn wall biter.
All right. Hey, we did that thing again where I said, hey, let's end this show, and then 6 minutes passed.
Yeah.
All right.
3 movies in a row.
Reach out to us. Oh, we're going to be fucking destroyed.
I can only imagine when I get there at 4 o'clock in the morning to sit there for several hours.
Yeah.
No chair.
When I wake up, I'm going to hear about your death.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to probably be stabbed for this thing.
Yeah, anybody who's not aware, yeah, he's staying up so he can buy the SNES
Super
Classic.
Nintendo Mini.
He's going to get it.
Oh, yeah. I'm the most excited for Touch Fuzzy Get Dizzy in Yoshi's Island.
I played Yoshi's Island for a little bit the other day.
That's awesome.
And that's specifically what I thought about because it's the only thing I remembered about that game. And I was like,
a lot of them I haven't played.
Yeah.
Like Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Castlevania.
I played Castlevania.
I never played Super Metroid.
I played Super Metroid.
So it's good. But like I said, you have all those games on the run. I like the aesthetics. I like having the controller and the...
Well,
come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Fuck this thing.
Yeah, we're talking about something else now.
Pull over. I'm getting the fuck out.
All right, guys. Tune in next week. Maybe tune in before that. Tune in every goddamn day. Listen to another episode. Let's get those numbers up.
If you've seen them all, watch it again.
Watch it again. Tell some friends.
Please.
Just all your friends. Please.
If you have any.
We're out there. Okay? I'm going to shout, and then you're going to hear me, and then I'm going to shout a little louder. See you next week, friends.
Bye.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast media production.